Coming in hot from Arizona, this is Trevor
and Troy Howard.
And you're on SoTellUs time. You can have everything you want in your business. Sometimes you just need a little help.
Every business owner would love to charge more for their services, but sometimes you can sacrifice long-term loyalty for a short-term profit.
Creating the right rituals is key to your business having success.
Are you tired of competing with your competitors? Guess what? You don't have to compete if you create.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of SoTellUs Time. We're super excited to be here with you guys. What a great week it has already shaped up to be. 2024 is amazing. All of our clients are having great success. Definitely 24 is doing so much better than 23 for a lot of people, a lot of businesses, and that is awesome. So today we're going to be discussing automation shouldn't replace personalization. We've been talking about automation in businesses lately because automation is key, and a lot of companies fail to implement the proper automation within their businesses. But the thing is, automation cannot fully encompass your company or should take over the personalization, that personal touch that your business needs. There is places, and we've talked about this, there are places for automation and there are places for personal touch. And so we're going to talk a little bit more because we just finished something within our business that we're going to talk about that has really helped improve everything. It's helped us grow a lot, but it does not replace the people. And that is something that people are thinking is happening right now, is that the human touch is being replaced by AI or automation, and that's just not the case. And I don't believe it will ever be the full solution. So I'm going to let Troy jump into it. Go ahead, Troy. Let's talk about what we got going on.
Yeah, so like Trevor said, we've been talking a lot about automation, and we've been doing a lot of automation in our business. We have heavily invested in automation for the last couple decades. And, you know, when most people look at our business, they're like, oh my gosh, you have so much great automation in there. And but we recently rebuilt a lot of our automation. And so one of the things that we've done is we rebuilt our entire sales campaign or sales pipeline in our new platform, SoTellUs Connect. And it has been absolutely amazing. Just to give you kind of an idea, like our sales team has gone absolutely crazy over it because now in one platform, they have all of their lead management, they have all of their text messaging, all of their emails, they have pipelines that they can move the people through. So it literally took about what we're using probably about 4 or 5 different softwares to accomplish our sales pipeline, and we brought it all into our one platform.
And I think a lot of clients are going to feel that. I think that a lot of people out there are using 2, 3, 4, 5 different systems to accomplish what they want in their business. And it's like, I hear all the time, people are like, can't I just put it all under one?
Yes.
or just at least reduce that to maybe 1 or 2, right? Like 2. So yeah.
Yes. And that's what we did for us. And the sales team has absolutely gone crazy over it. They have one place to go, one place to do everything and manage everything, and they're loving it. A couple of things that we've noticed with this is communication with our leads has gone way up, right? Communication is not being missed between salespeople and the leads that are coming in the door. Our scheduled demos, the appointments with our sales team have gone way up because we have automation in text message and email, and we have reminders actually going out to those people who have signed up for demos to make sure that they make it on the demo. So the people who are actually showing up to the scheduled demos has gone way up as well. Our show rate has dramatically increased, which the sales team loves. And honestly, we're actually closing sales even faster. So the sales cycle is actually shorter because of the automation that we put in place. So we absolutely love it, and the sales team is loving it. And like Trevor said, the leads, they're loving it too. The people that are the business owners that are coming in, they're getting a very streamlined process, getting the information they need, and they're able to make a decision and to purchase from us. Now, so here's what we automated. We're going to go over what we automated, and then we're going to talk about what we didn't automate. So here's what we did automate. We automated the initial communication. We wanted to make sure that the minute a lead comes in the door, that they're immediately receiving text messages, emails, communication from us, and even phone calls from us. And we'll talk about that in a minute. The other thing that we automated was a lot of messaging to schedule the appointments, right? Rather than our sales team having to go back and forth, trying to figure out a time that works for the lead, we've automated that process where within 30 seconds of opting in to learn more about our company, they're able to schedule an appointment, and if they don't schedule, we're following up with them and helping them get scheduled on that calendar. We're doing appointment reminders. We're automating that, so the sales team isn't reaching out saying, "Hey, just wanted to remind you that we have that appointment later today." All that's automated, reminding them to show up and how to show up to their appointment. And then even after the appointment, we have a lot of lead follow-up going out that's automated to follow up if they have questions about what they learned on their demo, and basically reconnecting them with the salesperson that they talk to. So those are a lot of the things that we have automated, but we also built into this sales process personal touches, and that's really, really important, and that's what we want to talk about today. So one of the first personal touches we have is every single lead that comes in the door, within the first 5 minutes of them opting in, they're receiving a phone call from our staff in the first 5 minutes. So they're going to receive a text message that's automated, an email that's automated, but they're going to receive a personal phone call from the sales rep, ready to answer any questions that they have and introducing themselves as a sales rep assigned to that lead. The next thing we do is we have follow-up calls to schedule appointments. So if someone doesn't schedule their appointment right away, we have tasks that are assigned to the sales rep to let them know, hey, it's time to reach out to Brian, and here's the phone number to call to get Brian scheduled for an appointment. So not only are they receiving those text messages and emails to make sure that they get on the calendar, but they're receiving personal phone calls from our sales team as well to get on the calendar and making sure that they're able to do that. The other thing, and the most important thing, is the actual demo, right? The demonstration that they are giving to the salesperson. And I know we think sometimes as business owners, like, man, if I could just automate everything, right? Like I could just send them a video and they could learn about my product and just order online and nobody would ever have to talk to them. Wouldn't that be awesome? But there's problems with that, and we're going to talk about why this is so important. So let's talk about that demo, right? And for us, it's a Zoom meeting, a demo that we're doing online, but it doesn't matter. If you're a in-person business, you are still doing a demo anytime you talk to a lead and you're trying to sell them your services. So we made sure that our demos are not just a sales video that's sent out to them, but an actual live salesperson who's talking to them on a Zoom meeting and giving them the information they need. And here's the reason why. First and foremost, it gives our sales team the ability to personalize the sales pitch, right? Because not every business is the same. And not every business coming in the door is looking for the exact same solution, right? They may be looking for something a little bit different. And so it gives the salesperson that ability to, change the sales pitch based on the needs of that individual business owner. And that's really important. We address the individual needs of that business, and we don't just give every single person the exact same sales pitch, right? The other thing we do is we're able to address the individual concerns that they might have, right? Because again, their industry is different. They may have different laws that apply to them, or they may have different types of clients or a different expectation with their clients. And so we're able to address each individual concern with that business to make sure that they feel comfortable with the product that they're looking at. And most importantly, we're able to make a personal connection. And that's really, really important when it comes to the sales process. I think it was Ron, right? It was Dad who used to always tell us that, when a person buys, they're not buying the product,
Yep.
they're buying you,
Mhm.
right? So it's that personal connection. It's that ability for them to go, you know what? I feel like I can trust you, which means I'm going to trust your company and I'm going to trust your product. So being able to make that connection really increases your conversion rate. The number of sales that you get because there is that connection and people feel comfortable with that connection. So that's another reason why our demonstrations are always done by a live, sales rep, person to person. Anything you want to add on that, Trevor?
Just that kind of bringing it home with exactly what you're saying, that the automation is amazing and it has really helped certain parts of our sales process. We now also understand we have a sales process that's automated. That has automation. We have a support process that has automation. We have, our websites and marketing side has automation, and we have processes for every different aspect of our business. It's not just like one system or one side of our company gets a process and a system. We've done it for every single, area of our organization. And it's really helped us become and maximize our efficiency. And so it's not the end all be all replace all. It is 100% the helper. It makes our live people be more effective, help our clients even more, do better for our clients, stay accountable for the tasks and things that they're supposed to do. So where a lot of people are trying to replace people and personal touch with automation, and even you're hearing more of the AI. Well, yeah, I'm telling you, companies or consumers are going to want to work with companies that have that human touch. And so everybody listening to this podcast, I can tell you right now, your business is going to need to continue with the human touch. That's just key. I know it. I know my listeners. I know my clients. I know these businesses, right? And you're going to need to continue on, but you can make yourself more efficient. You can, if you're a one-man show or one-woman show wearing all the hats, you can absolutely triple yourself by putting automation in the business. You can grow your company without actually having to grow people at first. Then for my clients that have, 2 or 3 people, it's like doubling or tripling. Putting automation in is like doubling and tripling every one of those people. So people see our organization, they see how many clients we have, thousands and thousands all over the world, 33 countries. We're very proud of what we've built over the last 26 years. But they're shocked at how we're able to run it so efficiently and provide such great, amazing service when we don't have, 100 employees. So it's because of the automation. It takes every one person and makes it 3. And that's really the key. So never look at I'm going to replace this person with this automation. It's probably the wrong kind of mentality to have. But you should be saying, can I make this person in my company more efficient if I implement automation? And can I help them be more efficient? Now you're making them more valuable to the company because they're able to get even more done of what's the most important thing. A lot of times automation can help with the menial tasks, and making things just run smoothly and stuff not fall through the cracks. So yeah, that's my final 2 cents on it. Troy, anything else?
No, absolutely. I think that's great. I was just going to add to with the personal touches, a couple more stages that we add personal touches in are follow-ups to close. We make sure that we follow up personally with each person. And then we actually do a personal close, meaning we don't just send someone a link and say, okay, go sign up for the service and you're good to go. Our salespeople actually get on, they walk through the close process with them. They help them get the order process. They actually then get them scheduled and they do a handoff to their success coach and help them, again, using automation, get scheduled on the success coach's calendar, but make the introduction to the success coach as well. So that then that personalization goes from that point forward. Now, it's really, really important to make sure that you're building that personalization into all of your automation. So I think that's great. Like Trevor really, nailed it on the head with, we're not trying to replace people. We're trying to take one person and turn them into 4 or 5 people with automation.
That's right. If anything, we're telling you, you need to keep people.
Yes.
We don't want AI to take over the world.
Yes, exactly. All right. You want to hit him with the homework, Trevor?
Yep. Take a look at your business. Do you have automation in place? If you do, then have you created the right human touch points within that automation? Or do you have too much happening on the automation side to where maybe if you were to put a human touch point in that process, you would actually close more or be more effective or support better, okay? If not, if you don't have automation, then you need to look at your business and say, where could I put automation in my business, and then go out there and get it. If you don't know where to go find automation, hit us up. We can help you with automation, but regardless if you use us or not, I don't care. You need to get automation put into your business. So if you don't have a lot of automation built in, then get that automation built. Take the first steps. I would say get it done this week, but I'm going to say just get the first steps done this week towards getting the automation put in place, because it'll probably take you more than just a week to get the automation put in. But it will absolutely help you in sales, support, everything. So, all right, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We will check you guys out. Check you guys out on the next episode of SoTellUs Time.